Community members in Buffalo are devastated this evening, trying to process this horrific loss of life. Memorials taking place today outside the Tops supermarket, where 10 people were killed in the mass shooting. NewsNation's Tara Lynch is in Buffalo live. She's been speaking with residents in mourning. And Tara, what are you hearing from the community?
Well, it's still a very active scene here. People are gathering. I'm going to step aside so we can get a better look here. People are gathering along Landon, which is next to Jefferson Avenue, next to this Tops, and people have been here since 2:30 yesterday afternoon. When we arrived on scene about 3 o'clock, these roads were full. People were here, people were asking questions, but most importantly, people were trying to locate their loved ones. They were on the phone. There were teachers here locating their students who were working inside of that Tops. But one story that has really stuck with me is one of Mr. Grady Lewis. He was actually here buying a drink inside of the store. He usually sits outside of a bench and drinks that juice, and he usually sits right at that entrance over there, but he didn't do that yesterday. He kept going, and once he crossed Jefferson Avenue here, that's when he heard the first gunshots, and he turned around and he saw the scene unfolding behind him. He later told us that he actually believes that he met that suspect on Friday before this event unfolded. That suspect, he says, was here, and he spoke with him for about an hour and 45 minutes. So there is still a lot happening here. There are memorials that are being set up right now. The city is in mourning tonight.
Wow, that is so disturbing, because we know police said that he was there casing the store beforehand. I know you got there right after this happened. You've been covering it from the beginning. Describe the scene yesterday, immediately following the attack.
Yesterday, these side streets were full of people. There were people crying. There were people yelling. There were people on the phone. They were trying to locate loved ones. Police began escorting people out of the Tops in small groups and taking them on local buses to the police station for questioning, just to try to get as much information as possible. But people have been out here all day today, all day yesterday, just trying to grieve together as a community. This is the city of good neighbors, after all.
Yeah, and the shooter specifically targeted the area in Buffalo, according to authorities. They're investigating this as a hate crime. How is the community reacting to this traumatizing event?
Well, the community is understandably upset, and they are very sad. They are mourning. They are grieving tonight, but they are gathering here. They're still gathering. There are some memorials that are being set up at every corner of this Tops. You have one at Riley and Jefferson, Laurel and Jefferson, where we are, and down Landon Street. There are several. There are chalk drawings with all of the victims' names. This is a very tight-knit community here. Everyone knows everyone in this neighborhood. And the thing is, this Tops is one of the only grocery stores in this entire area. It is a food desert here. So this is where people come. They walk here. They come here to gather and to meet and to hear the news from each other. So this Tops is more than just a grocery store.
It does seem that everyone knows someone. They're all kind of connected in some way. What else should we know about that community?
Well, this community is one that is banding together tonight. You heard that from a lot of lawmakers and city officials today, but we're really seeing it here. There have been cookouts. There have been people gathering at church services and vigils and organizing these memorials. And this crowd is still here, and I think that says a lot. This is the city of good neighbors. People are passing out waters to everyone here, making sure that everyone is okay. People are checking in on each other, hugging each other, and just trying to make it through as one community.
All right, Tara Lynch, live at the scene for us. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.